of $2,800 for wrongful termination after racy pictures of her appeared in a popular men's magazine. Defendant Patrick Scott contends Ms. Redmond's employment was at will and that her conduct reflected poorly on the company and violated an unwritten ethics code.
All rise, remain standing and come to order. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Deputy Thomas. All right, this is the case of Ms. Redmond. I understand you are suing Mr. Scott for $2,800. You're suing for wrongful termination after you posed in a men's magazine, ma'am. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. So why do you feel as though you're entitled to this money?
Your Honor, first of all, I have a clean slate. I get along with my coworkers. I come to work on time. And this was something I had never done before. So I figured it would be okay to do it. I checked with my manager.
The manager at the company?
The manager at the
that
company.
Mr.
Yes.
Scott owns?
Yes.
And the type of work that you were doing for Mr. Scott involved what, ma'am?
I was a security officer.
Okay. Ms. Redmond, how long have you been working as a security guard?
4 years.
So you bring the magazine to work, and this is a magazine with you nude, and you show these coworkers. Then what happens?
I show it to them. They're like, okay, first of all, they like the outfit. In the outfit, I love chains. I wear chains on my hips outside of work. I wear chains on my hips, maybe the gloves, maybe the big belt buckle. So in that, I want to incorporate that in the photo shoot. So it's like, okay, cool. So, get a bike, have the chains on it, be in the cat suit with the knee boots, make it look fly. And then towards the end, it was kind of a little more, less and less clothing.
All right.
To where it was full nudity.
All right. And then what happened?
Came back to work, saw a note on my desk. And when I saw the note on my desk, I saw kind of the chitter-chatter amongst my coworkers, kind of whispering. I was like, uh-oh, somebody found out.
Your first thought was someone found out after you willingly took a magazine with you naked, and you didn't think that was going to create a buzz at work?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Mr. Scott, why didn't you fire the manager who gave her the okay to begin with?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Hold on. Mr. Scott?
Yes, to answer your question, Your Honor, his job hangs by a thread. He's got a wife and 3 children, and he's been with me a long. This is the first major example of bad judgment that this man has ever committed. And what really made me decide to terminate the young lady was if she had just done the expose and it had come to my attention, I would have had her sign a written admonition.
Right.
But the fact that she brought salacious literature into the workplace when she knew we had a strict code of conduct, and this caused disruption in the workplace.
No, that totally makes sense to me. So, Mr. Scott, you basically took into account the longevity of your manager,
Yes.
his economic situation with respect to his children, his family, his wife, and the fact that he is not perfect, and you were going to give him another chance. Ms. Redmond, do you feel as though you weren't afforded that same opportunity?
Exactly, Your Honor. How am I going to get terminated? I talked to my manager who's above me. I got the clearance from him. Felt it was okay. He said it was cool. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do it. Then I get terminated, and because of his credibility, he doesn't get terminated. I've never had anything again. I've never even been arrested. Never got in trouble with the law for anything. I'm an excellent citizen. I abide by the rules. I do my work. I do everything. And this one little thing that I do gets me terminated, and he gets to keep his job. Come on, Your Honor.
Coming up on America's Court.
We keep talking about the literature. You actually brought it with you to court today.
Yes.
Correct? And it looks as though there is a law enforcement theme to the magazine.
Closed captioning provided by